match that weather.
Yeah. People before us had it and people after us
This week would probably be good. Probably stabilize it a little bit. Or over the weekend, you know. Well, that's fun. Do you have something with you? You have something with you? No. Yeah.
play Pack at all this year? I'm trying to get a feel if they've got a chance to upset Wilson. Probably not. There's hope.
Yeah.
Oh, Lakeland.
But Ryland is the factor.
Yeah.
They will factor one by wrong.
Yeah. Well, Lakeland doesn't win.
No.
No, they win 1-0.
Yeah, we played them for over 13 innings last year.
Yep. They lost a game to Rhinelander last year, 1-0. Timmerman threw a no-hitter. It was a drop third, stolen base, 2 errors.
All blows.
Yep. Well, first time they played up there, Medford lost. Just a fluky game. But Sailor Timmerman never saw pitch.
Well, that's smart.
Make the rest of the team beat you. Well, they did here the second time.
Welcome to, well, that's still not. Welcome to beautiful Raider Field as we get set for a WIAA regional semifinal as the number 7 seeded New London Bulldogs come into town to take on the number 2 seeded Medford Raiders. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus, here to take you through this one. First playoff game for the Medford Raiders. They got the bye in the first round. New London dispatching of number 10 seed Colby Abbotsford 11-0 in 5 innings back on Thursday. Raiders coming off splitting a doubleheader on Thursday. They lost a game they kind of were not showing too much to Anago on 8-4, and then turned around and shut out the Marathon Red Raiders. That was a 6-0 win against Marathon. So pretty good turnaround there. These two teams very familiar with each other. This is the third time they've met in the playoffs in the last 4 years. New London getting the first two. The first one there, second one, a lot of Raider fans will remember that was the Marathon 12-inning affair here at Raider Field. But little different teams for both teams this year from then. Obviously 2 years makes a big difference, as we will see the coaches and captains meeting here coming up here shortly. Reminder, other games around the bracket here today. You've got number 8 seed Wapaka playing number 1 seeded Mosinee. The 2-7 here. The 3-6, that is Anago and Merrill. That's going on up at Little League Park up in Anago. And then the 4-5, that is Shawano up in Minocqua at Kretzfield against Lakeland, or Lensfield, excuse me, against Lakeland. So it's a busy weekday here. You got a lot of baseball season finales happening just over across the parking lot. You've got the Medford Raider baseball team playing host to Rib Lake in a little inter-county rivalry matchup there. So got that going on. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Plus, we'll have a full scoreboard of all the games that matter to teams in Central Wisconsin coming up later tonight at onfocus.news/sports. All 5 divisions finally start play today. Division 1 everybody gets the first round bye. Some of the teams get a second round bye. But they are talking about ground rules and everything here. Reminder, we will be back up here on Thursday. If Medford wins, they will host the winner of Anago and Merrill. If Medford loses, we will pop over to baseball as the Anago Red Robins will come into town to take on the Medford Raiders in baseball. That's a regional quarterfinal. So a lot going on around the area here today. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have national anthem starting lineups and get you all set for softball coming up here in just a moment. Welcome back as the wind picks up a little bit more, blowing almost straight out. Should make for an interesting time for the outfielders here tonight, as they are still discussing everything and the emergency plans you have to go over now for playoff games. So AD gets involved in that as well. Pretty good crowd already here. Still a lot of people pulling in. Little different parking situation here today, as the WIAA mandates you have to take admission fees, but we're going to turn it over down onto the field for the National Anthem starting lineups. We'll be back with the call of this one in just a moment.
WIAA Regional Semifinal softball game between the New London Bulldogs and your Medford Raiders. Let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First, for the New London Bulldogs, leading off, number 12, the pitcher, Elaine Winkleman. Batting second, number 5, the second baseman, Chesney Bogolski. Batting third, number 6, the catcher, Eve Hedke. Batting fourth, number 9, the left fielder, Aaron O'Donohue. Batting fifth, number 22, the center fielder, Kylie Peterson. Batting sixth, number 8, the shortstop, Bristol Elschultz. Number 23, the first baseman, Aubrey Schmoody. Number 17, the designated player, Allison Uharty. Number 18, the right fielder, Olivia Hamill. And number 14, the flex, Lane Theon. And now, for your Medford Raiders, leading off, number 6, the pitcher, Riley Harabi. Batting second, number 13, the center fielder, Finley Art. Batting third, number 22, the catcher, Talia Leonard. Fourth, number 2, the first baseman, Tori Tanishny. Batting fifth, number 12, the left fielder, Chelsea Gaybauer. Batting sixth, the third baseman, right fielder, Addison Brommer. Batting seventh, number 5, the second baseman, Lainey Harabi. Batting eighth, number 14, the designated player, Ava Hartle. Batting ninth, number 7, the third baseman, Ruthie Steinman. And the flex, number 10, the shortstop, Kayla Baumgartner. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who can stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem. Medford High School, New London High School, and the WIAA requires
National Anthem starting lineups in the books. We are ready for softball. One of these teams will advance to the regional final.
For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating.
Greg Olson and Mike Check. They were here the last time New London made the trip. The ball rolls away on Riley. We will keep an eye during this one on that Anago Merrill game. They will be joining the GNC next year in all sports, but I believe boys hockey. I already play football here, so it should be a easy transition. As we are boxed in by the New London fans here today.
Leading off for New London.
As Ellie
12,
Winkleman
pitcher, Elaine Winkleman.
will come to the plate. The lean, the first pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. Harabi. The catch cannot be made. There will not be a throw. As
Bring up number 5, the second baseman, Chesney Migalski.
Chesney Migalski comes to the plate. Look over, make sure I said that right. All right. Drops in for a strike, 0-1. Harabi always wants to work quick. The lean from Harabi in the pitch. Fouled back towards the parking lot. That's heading towards my car. That's one way not to make friends with the live stream guys, to hit his car. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Off the outside, the throw down, can't be played. Winkleman steals second. Pitch was off the outside for a ball. 1-2. Harabi looks into the dugout to get the sign from Coach Fisk. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. One down, and that'll bring Eve Hedke.
The catcher, Eve Hedke.
As Brent Arndt tracks the foul ball down. Pitch. Shows bunt. Lays it down. It's a good one. Throw to first is in time. Does move the runner up.
With 2 down, that'll bring up number 9, the left fielder, Aaron O'Donohue.
So 2 down, runner at third for Aaron O'Donohue. Left-handed hitter in this lineup. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Right on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Riley, the lean, the pitch. Just misses that outside corner for a ball, 1-1. Look at the wristband, the lean, the pitch. See what they decide to go with here. Harabi, look at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul. Stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will end the inning. Bulldogs get a leadoff base run on the air. Cannot push her across. We head to the bottom of the first. Harabi Arndt Leonard due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Welcome back.
Let's go, Dogs.
Trying to get Merrill 5, Anago nothing. That is in the top of the third. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be chopped on the ground. Slow roller. Pick up at first out of the inning.
That'll bring up number 13. the
One
center
down,
fielder, Finley
and that'll
Arndt.
bring Finley Arndt. Just kind of out big on Anago right now. So that would be Merrill here on Thursday or New London at Merrill on Thursday, depending on the outcome of this one, if that score holds. The lean, the pitch, inning.
Leading off the top of the second for New London, number 22, the center fielder, Kylie Peterson.
First pitch, that one's going to be caught.
Nice catch by the third baseman.
Ruthie Steinman lays out for that one.
That'll bring up
First
number
out of the
8,
inning.
Shortstop, Bristol Elschultz.
Apologize, our internet turned off right at the end of that inning. Bristol L. Schultz will come to the plate. Lean by Harabi in the pitch. A little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Still having some issues. We'll correct them in between innings. And that is strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Base hit is erased. We head to the All right, we should have stable internet now. Not sure what's going on as that one catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1, and we don't. Okay. 1-2 the count. The lean, the pitch. Check swing off the outside. Paints the corner, strike 3 looking.
That'll bring up
First out of the inning.
left fielder, Chelsea Gabauer.
And that'll bring Chelsea Gabauer to the plate. Gabauer swinging a miss, strike 1. The lean, the pitch, well off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. The lean, the pitch, low for a ball, 2-2. The lean, the pitch, On the outside corner, strike 3 looking, 2 down.
With 2 down, that'll bring up the left fielder.
And that'll bring Addison
Right
Brommer
fielder,
to the plate.
Number 3, Addison Brommer.
The lean, the pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Looking in, the lean, the pitch. Off the outside, 2-0. Coming back. Catches the knee for a strike, 2-1. The lean, the pitch. Little chopper on the ground, it's foul. 2-2. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be popped up. That's going to be caught by the center fielder. And that will end the inning. Raiders go in order in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. Hamill, Winkleman, Migalski 2 up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
First pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground. That's going to find its way through a base hit.
That'll bring up number 18, the right fielder, Olivia Hamill.
So now it's a lead. That's a pop foul, strike 2. 0-2. Sorry, all the internet issues. I got a little out of drift. This is Olivia Hamill. That was Allison Uhardy that got the single. We've solved internet issues. Not sure what was exactly causing them, but we are back with you now. The lean, the pitch. Stays high, pops away. Uhardy will go to second on the pass ball. 1-2 the count. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball. 2-2. See Nick Staliga in the house. That one just misses the inside corner, full count.
Hey, battle, kid, battle.
Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning.
That'll bring up the leadoff. Number 12, the pitcher, Elaine Winkleman.
So Ellie Winkleman reached on an error her first time up, and now we're going to get a pinch runner for you, Hardy. That is number 11, Morgan Haas.
Coming in to run at second base, number 11, Morgan Haas.
So Winkleman reached on that error, tough luck error on Lainey Harabi back to lead the game off. She got to third but couldn't score. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Chopped, foul. 0-2. Harabi. Looking in. The lean. The pitch. Off the inside. Well stopped back there by Leonard. I think that was more at her back leg. Not the unprotected one. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning.
That'll bring up number 5, the second
And that'll bring
baseman,
Chelsea.
Chesney Migalski.
Chesney Migalski is, I just think I felt a few raindrops. Wasn't supposed to rain this afternoon. Weather Channel told me that it was all supposed to be done around here by noon. The lean by Harabi in the pitch. Ooh. 0-1. Wind being the bigger concern right now. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be on the ground. Right to Harabi. Throw to first is in time, and that'll end the inning. Hit it hard on the ground, but right at Lainey Harabi. And that will send us to the bottom of the third. 0-0. It'll be Harabi, Hartle, Steinman, bottom of the order for the Raiders when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Lainey Harabi to lead things off, as even my tent isn't enough to protect, as that one's going to miss a little bit low for a ball. 1-0. A few drops working their way through the area right now. Lainey Harabi, also known as Pete. The pitch. That one's going to be driven center field right to Kylie Peterson. The catch is made. First out of the inning. Hit it hard, but right to Peterson. And that'll bring the designated player, Ava Hartle.
The designated player, Ava Hartle.
Looking in, the lean, the pitch. Stays up high. 1-0. Yeah, I was going to put the tarp along the back of this and thought, nah, it's going to be fine. It's not supposed to rain today. And now we got a few drops on the screen. The pitch. Hartle's going to slap that one foul and out of play out towards the concession stand. If you're still on your way out here, Not too many parking spots left here. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball. 2-2. Winkleman has been like that high and off the outside. Raider pitchers have been able to hold off it so far. Most of the time, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning, and that'll bring Ruth Steinman.
#7, the third baseman, Ruthie Steinman.
Steinman's been hitting the ball pretty hard as of late. The lean, the pitch. Drops that right on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. This is the inside corner, 1-1. So we're going to try and pitch. High and tight for a ball, broke inside right at the end there. 2-1. The lean, the pitch. Little roller up the middle. That's going to bounce off a glove, and Steinman's going to be safe.
That'll take Raiders back to the top of the order. For #6, the pitcher, Riley Harabi.
That's got. So first base runner for the Raiders. And that brings us back to Riley Harabi. Grounded out her first time up. She is 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Right on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball. 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Little roller back up the middle. The pick, the throw in time, and that'll end the inning.
That'll end the third for the Raiders.
So Raiders do get a base runner. They leave it stranded. We head to the top of the fourth. Hedke, O'Donohue, Peterson due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? TAP Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
The catcher, Eve Hedke.
Eve Hedke to lead things off. She sacrificed her first time up. She's 0 for 0 today. New London's had a base runner every inning. They've not been able to push a run across yet. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. That is going to be sliced foul, strike 1. Still a few raindrops, just enough to be annoying falling right now. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Going back. That's going to one hop off fence. Throw goes into second, and she is safe. Eve the Raiders had a chance to get her at second. The double puts a runner at second, nobody out. And that'll bring Erin O'Donohue to the plate. Struck out swinging her first time up. Lean the pitch. High for a ball, 1-0. Coming back. Strike. 1-1. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-1. Pitch. Misses the outside corner for a ball, 3-1. Robbie looks at the wristband, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul. Full count. And now it's actually starting to rain pretty good. And my tent protects the equipment, not me. The lead, the pitch. That's going to be popped foul and out of play. Stays full. That's not even doing a good job protecting the equipment. Graphics aren't going to update for a moment while we wait for this little shower to pass. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning.
Number 22, the center fielder, Kylie Peterson.
And that brings Kylie Peterson to the plate. Flew out her first time up. The lean from Robbie in the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, that is really cold rain. The lean, the pitch. Little flare, that's going to take a bounce. No, it's foul. It's foul. Yeah, it's a foul ball. It hit her. So 0-2. Thank all the fans for getting their umbrellas out to get it to stop raining. Harabi, look at the wristband. The lean. The pitch. Roller on the ground. Pops up. You got a chance at third? No, they don't. Everybody's going to be safe.
We'll bring up number 8, the shortstop, Crystal Elschultz.
And Crystal Elschultz will come to the plate. And that's going to bring the infield in just to have a quick conversation. Elschultz singled her last time up. And now we'll see Coach Burt come out. Still misting a little bit, it feels like. Long meeting. Nobody's broken it up yet. So first and third with only one out. You've got some options here if you are New London. Bristol L. Schultz will dig in. Harabi looks at the wristband. The lean, showing bunt the pitch. It's low. The throw down is in time to get the out. The throw home is late. They do get an out. So New London gets the run, 2 outs now. Pitch was a ball. The pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-0. It's 50 pitches now for Riley Harabi. The pitch. Little high for a ball, 3-0. Harabi. The pitch. Ball 4. Al Holtz will draw the walk.
Number 23 is the first baseman.
As Aubrey Schmoody will come to the plate. Strikeout victim her first time up. The lean, the pitch. Little chopper to Steinman, it's foul. Just foul. It's where the ball is when it's touched compared to the line. So her glove must have been over the line. That's the only way it could be. The lean, the pitch. Little rounder up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. Throw to third is late. Now they got nobody paying attention at second.
We'll bring up number 17, the designated player, Allison Uharty.
Allison Uharty will come back in. She will check back in. So she will re-enter here. A single her last time up. She is 1 for 1. The pitch. A little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Right back up the middle, that hits Harabi, and she's going to be safe. Another run will score. Single up the middle, gets Harabi.
Olivia Hamill.
Coach Burns going to come out and I think check on Harabi, make sure she's all right. As Olivia Hamill will come to the plate. So they're going to have her throw a couple here, make sure she's all right. Yeah, that one came right back at Harabi. She almost got it. But once it bounced off of her, she really didn't have a chance. Robbie. Looks all right. She'll stay in. Quick conversation from her teammates. So first and third now with 2 outs. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Robbie, the lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Robbie looking in, the lean, the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. New London does get 2. We go to the top bottom of the 4th. Art Leonard Kniesny, 2-3-4, due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
New London gets 2 in their half of the 4th.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
Score update from Anago. Merrill looking to pull the upset. They lead 7-2. That is in the middle of the 5th. First pitch to Finley Arndt. That's going to be knocked through the infield, base hit. Finley Arndt gets on. First hit of the game for the Raiders, and that'll bring Zalia Leonard to the plate. Zalia Leonard, one of those hitters that can change a game in a hurry.
The catcher, Zalia Leonard.
Leonard grounded out her first time up. Winkleman. The lean, the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Winkleman, the lean, the pitch. That is going to be sliced down the line. That is going to drop in foul. 0-2. Leonard. Back in, the lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, the throw down is late. Arndt steals second. Time called as they clean second up. 1-2 on Zalia Leonard. Look in, the lean, the pitch. On the inside corner, strike 3 looking. First out of the inning.
That'll bring up number 2, the first baseman, Tori Kniesny.
And that'll bring Tori Kniesny to the plate. Celine, the pitch. That one's going to be driven in the gap. That's going to get down a base hit. All the way to the fence. Arntz is going to turn. She will score. Kniezny into second with a double. And that'll bring Chelsea Gabauer to the plate.
12, the left fielder, Chelsea Gabauer.
Celine from the pitch. That one's going to be chopped foul. Little roller up the line. Strike one. Celine, the pitch. Gabauer's going to drive that one. That's going to drop in for a hit. Throw comes into third. Late. First and third with one out.
Number 3, the right fielder, Addison Brommer.
And that'll bring Addison Brommer to the plate. They're going to bring the infield in. I think to make sure they're right on what to do on the first and third. This is a big moment here in the fourth. Brommer, not your prototypical slap hitter. Got a little extra juice in that bat. Not a home run juice by any means, but she can pop it over the infield, drop it in. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, the throw down. And they are going to move Gabauer to second. Ball one. Bring the outfielders up. If Brommer could place it in the gap. That one's going to be popped up. Back of short, catches made, second out of the inning. And it comes down to Lainey Harabi. She was aiming for the right spot, just didn't get it far enough.
Second baseman, Lainey Harabi.
Robbie digs in. Flew out her first time up. The lean. The pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Almost rolls back to my car. Harabi. Looking in, the lean. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. They give Laney a lot of room in right center. The lean, the pitch. Top. Just got a piece of it foul. 1-2. Winkleman. The lean. The pitch. Low and in the dirt. Well safe. Throw back to third is not in time. Kniezny back in safely. 2-2. The lean. The pitch. Off the outside. Full count. Ava Hartle waiting on deck. The lean. The pitch. Low ball 4. The bases are loaded with 2 outs for Ava Hartle.
Number 14, the designated player, Ava
Hartle struck out swinging her first time up. She is 0 for 1. The lean. The pitch. That's going to be sliced down the line, hooking, foul and out of play. Strike one. Looking in again. Winkleman gets the ball back. The lean. The pitch. Off the outside. 1-1. The lean. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air down the line. Long run. The catch is made! And that'll end the inning. It's in foul territory. The Raiders leave the bases loaded, but they do get a run. We go to the top of the fifth, top of the order when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
One run in their half of the fourth. After four complete.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
Some scores from around the bracket.
Leading off the fifth.
Not unexpected. Mosinee 17, Wapaka 1. That's in the third. In fact, that is now finished in the third. So Mosinee moving on as that one's going to go back up the middle and through a base hit. Leadoff base runner again for New London.
Bring up number 5, the second baseman, Chesney
And
Migalski.
Chesney Migalski will come to the plate. Other scores, we saw 7-2 still, Merrill over Anago. That one catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. Bunt shown. Down, throw to first is in time. Does move the runner up.
With one out, that'll bring up
One
number
down.
6, the catcher, Eve Hedke.
As Eve Hedke will come to the plate. A sacrifice and a double. That one catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. The pitch in the dirt. 1-1. The pitch. That one's going to be sliced foul just out of the reach of Kniesny. 1-2. Middle 6, Shawano and Lakeland 0-0. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-2. So, a lot to be decided yet in 2 of the games. The pitch. Fouled off. Stays 2-2. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, line foul. Raiders will have 9-1-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Trying to get to a trailing just 1. Time called. The lean, the pitch. Paints the eye outside corner, strike 3, looking huge, second out of the inning. And that'll bring Erin O'Donohue to the plate. A couple strikeouts for her. She is 0 for 2.
That'll bring up number 9, the left fielder, Erin O'Donohue.
Look at by Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Right on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Harabi looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. Drops that one in for a strike, 0-2. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Gabauer, some trouble. She can't get to it. Drops in. A run will score on the double.
Number 22, the center fielder, Kylie Peterson.
And Kylie Peterson will come to the plate now. Fly out and reach out an error. She is 0 for 2. Chelsea Gabauer just kind of slipped out there. Hard part is if she does that with nobody out or one out, she probably doesn't score because it'd be holding up. But with 2 outs, runner was going. The pitch. High for a ball. 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. The pitch. High for a ball. Couldn't get her to chase. 2-2. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning, but the Bulldogs get another run. They lead 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Steinman, Harabi aren't due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
The score in London 3, Medford 1.
Couple finals from around the area already. Mosinee over Wapaka 17-1. Stratford beats Cadott 12-0. Assumption over Marquezan 10-0. And Marathon over Edgar 10-0. First pitch. Misses a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. That low B, the right-hand batter's box corner has been where both sides have had some things, as that one's going to be popped in the air. That is going to drop a fair ball. Steinman digging for second. She will be in standing with a double. Sometimes you don't have to hit it hard.
Take the Raiders back to the top.
And that'll bring Riley Harabi to the plate. A couple ground outs. She's 0 for 2. And a quick timeout, and coach is going to come out and have a chat with her infield, with the top of the order coming up here for the Raiders. As we're waiting, flipping through some other scores here. Athens leading Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran 8-1. Columbus over Alma Center 6-1. Make sure Gilman and Prairie Farm, they are tied at 0. Waiting for everything to load. It looks like that is not loading. So somebody started the game changer and lost the connection. In baseball, Rib Lake leading Medford 1-0. That last score update from there is the top of the second. Loyal will complete the undefeated regular season in baseball. They're up 8-1 on Neilsville Granton. The lean in the first picture for Robbie. Misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. High and tight for a ball, 2-0. Winkleman, the lean, the pitch. Catches that outside corner for a strike, 2-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air, sending her back, still going back, settling under it. The catch is made. Steinman's going to tag. The throw is wide. That allows Steinman to go to third. So 1 out, Steinman at third. And Finley Arndt will come to the plate. 1 for 2. She singled her last time up. Scored the only run for the Raiders so far. The lean, the pitch. Low and off the inside for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside, 2-0. Winkleman, the lean, coming back. That's going to be hit in the air. Should be deep enough. Catch is made. Steinman's going to tag. They will not make the throw. She will score. RBI sack fly. Raiders back within 1.
Run for the Raiders, and bring up number 22, the catcher, Zalia.
2 down. Bases clear for Zalia Leonard. Fly out and a strikeout. She is 0 for 2. Be 6, 7, 8 due up in the top of the 6 as that's going to miss high and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. That one will drop in for a strike, 1-1. Gentlemen, next was just premature the cheer on the first one. Knew the second one was going to be a strike. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Sky high. The catch is made. I think every New London fan's heart skipped a beat there. That one almost spun out, but Raiders do get a run back. 3-2 as we head to the top of the 6th. Elschultz, Schmoody, Uharty due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs, but deserves.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Bristol L. Schultz, first pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. So if both scores hold, New London will wind the pitch. Check swing on a ball high. 1-1. He wanted to. He wanted that one. 3-2. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two, 1-2. Yeah, if scores hold, it'll be New London at Merrill on Thursday. Merrill up big on Anago. The 1-2 here, the lean from Harabi and the pitch. Ooh. Does ring her up. Strike three looking. Wasn't much of a ring up that time.
Number 23, the first base.
And that'll bring Aubrey Schmoody to the plate. A strikeout and a single. She is 1 for 2. Raiders will have 4, 5, 6 in the bottom of the 6th. Trying to get there just down 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Gabauer drifting back. The catch is made. Second out of the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring Allison Uhardy to the plate.
Allison Uhardy.
Couple singles for her. She's 2 for 2 today. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. The pitch, in the dirt, 1-1. The lean, the pitch, popped up. Foul territory, giving chase. Can't quite get to it. Right down by our good friend Matt Fry from the Star News here in Medford. What? The busy day. I mean, you really think about it. You've got final day of baseball, tennis subsectionals, track regionals, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. The catch is made! Kniezny lays out for it, and that'll end the inning. New London goes in order in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom. Kniezny, Gabauer, Brommer, 2 up. When we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Tori Kniezny to lead things off. She doubled her last time up. She's 1 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0.
For the Raiders, number 2, the first baseman, Tori Kniezny.
Valine, the pitch. Off the outside, ball 2. Love to go to the top of the 7th with a lead if you're the Raiders, if possible. Valine, the pitch. On the ground. That's going to find its way through a base hit. Tying run is on for the Raiders. For Chelsea Gabauer.
That'll bring up number 12, the left fielder, Chelsea Gabauer.
So Chelsea Gabauer, see what Coach Burnt decides to do here. Valine, the pitch, swing and a miss. I think she was swinging for the elementary school on that one. Take one big cut, now settle in. Valine, the pitch, well off the outside for a ball, 1-1. Looking in the lean, the pitch. Off the outside, 2-1. Valine, the pitch. Chopped, foul, 2-2. Looking in the lean, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, full count. Winkleman, the lean, the pitch. Low ball 4. 2 on, nobody out for Addison Brommer. So New London's coach comes out, complains about the banging, so the lean, the pitch, bunt shown offered, strike 1. The lean, the pitch, offers again, strike 2, 0-2. In the lean, the pitch, off the outside, 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Brommer, back up the middle. Catch at first, throw is late, gets by. The runner's going to come home and score. Chelsea Gabauer was out, so they do get 1. So the fielder's choice is 6 unassisted. Brommer goes to second on the throw, and we are tied at 3. With the speedy Brommer out at second. Lainey Harabi, a fly out and a walk. She is 0 for 1. New London will have 9-1-2 in the top of the 7th.
Lainey Harabi.
Laney Harabi. Winkleman, the lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball. 1-0. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be lined. The catch is made. Second out of the inning. Not deep enough to advance Brommer. And that will bring a pinch hitter up. Grace Schmidt-Franz will hit here for Ava Hartle.
With 2 down, that'll bring up number 19, Grace Schmidt-Franz.
So the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Well off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The lead, the pitch, stays up high, 2-1. The lead, the pitch, chopper on the ground, fielded at third, long throw in time, and that'll end the inning. The Raiders do tie it up. We go to the top of the 7th. Hamill, Winkleman, McGlosky due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
It is final. Winner of this game gets Merrill. Merrill takes down Anago on an upset, 8-2. So if Medford wins, it's here. If Merrill wins, it is in Merrill. Or excuse me, if New London wins, it is in Merrill. It'll be Olivia Hamill to lead things off. She is 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts.
Olivia Hamill.
The lean from Harabi in the pitch. Bunchone gets just past Harabi. The pick, the throw, in time! First out of the inning, and that'll bring Ellie Winkleman to the plate. 1 for 3.
That'll bring up number 12, the pitcher, Elaine Winkleman.
Looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back into the fencing. 0-1. Raiders will have 9-1-2 in the bottom. Winkleman back in. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back. 0-2. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. High and off the outside. 1-2. The lean. The pitch. Strike 3 looking for second out of the inning. Chesney Migalski will come to the plate. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. Chesney Migalski digs in. The lean, the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Harabi is there. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. New London goes in order. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Steinman, Harabi, Arndt, 9-1-2. Due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
One other game in the bracket still going. Shawano and Lakeland 0-0 in the top of the 9th. Shawano just getting their 4th hit, a leadoff single. So trying to find a run. That might be all you need. The lean, the pitch. Steinman, little roller up the middle. That gets through, a base hit. And that's going to pop away. Steinman turning. She is going to turn. They maybe have a play at second. They do not. Steinman is in with a double. And the winning run 120 feet away.
That'll bring up the top of the order for the Raiders.
For Riley Harabi.
Riley Harabi.
Worst part is I think Steinman might have gotten third, and now infield's going to meet. Do you bunt Harabi here? 2 ground outs and a fly out. She is 0 for 3, but you got two hitters that have been really hot behind her. Finley Arndt, RBI sacrifice fly, and a single her last 2 at-bats. And then Tori Kniesny, who would, after Leonard, Tori Kniesny, who is, who's been on base twice as well today on a double and a single. So base hit should win it. Harabi digs in. The lean. The pitch. Little roller on the ground. The throw goes to first. They get the out. Does move Steinman to third. Productive out for Finley Arndt. Single and a sac fly, her last 2 times up. Time called by the catcher, and they're going to put Arndt on. So they want to pitch to Zalia Leonard. And do they put Leonard on as well? Try and set up a force play at home. No. So Zalia Leonard, the lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0.
Now up, number 22.
Arndt means nothing, so you're not going to
Leonard.
see Medford do anything with her. Not risk the out. The lean, the pitch. And she does go driving, center field. The kid's down. Steinman will come to the plate. Raiders win. Raiders win. Zalia Leonard puts it in play. The Raiders move on. They will play Merrill on Thursday. Merrill, 8-2. Shawano Lakeland is 0-0 in the ninth.
In the ninth?
Yep, 2 outs in the ninth.
Whoa!
Oh, back here Thursday. That's just over there. Oh no, I wouldn't make it the end of go in time for soccer. Oh. Yeah. Have a safe trip back. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. here at Raider Field. But before that, we got soccer at 7. It is Medford and Hanago facing off the soccer pitch, so we are going to pack up quick, run over there and get that one in. Want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. The Raiders walk it off and advance.